Let me think. Telegraph track or bypass track? What do you think?
Up YouTube.
Crikey!
Up and good morning YouTube. Well, these are the boulders. This is actually the swimming lake, but the main boulders are up there. Oh, let's go and have a look. Yeah. There you can see, that's why it's called boulders, because there's lots of them. There's more and more up there, but I don't know how you can get up there barring up the river. But up in this section of the river, there's about 24 people that's died. They've been swimming and then get stuck in between the boulders or swept underneath and stuff like that. Which is, this bit's alright. Nice bit of a swim boat down there. This is another track. There might be another track. I might look to see if there's another track that I can get a bit further up. Well, this reminds me of South America. A dense jungle. Just as warm. Yeah, it's very dense. Very warm and humid as well. The mosquitoes aren't getting me yet. Very warm. Well, it is. I suppose it is the tropics, the top end tropics of Australia. Look at that, it's nice and clear and cold. A few big rocks here and stone skimmers. Time to find a new mattress and then head up to Cooktown. So I'm going to Cooktown today. It's about 5 hours away, so that's the plan for today. Yup, and good morning YouTube. Where I camped last night, about to set off. This is where I camped last night. I got a new mattress and it was actually a lot better. A lot better. It's like hospital style mattress. My mattress in there normally is 70mm and now I've got 125mm. So for all this old bald fat guy. And I've done away with the bit of foam that I had underneath and the mattress topper, because it's disgusting. It's been used every day for 2 years. So this is where I am. It's just like a bit of an old clearing. The road's there. It's pretty quiet at night. Well, it was quiet at night. There was 2 more people over there, and I think this is part of the old road maybe. I'm heading to Cooktown today, so I'm going to go to Cooktown, fill up with water, and then I might take a track across. Don't know, but I'm going to head north. I'll probably come back this way, to be fair, and head up the 81, is it, to Conan, which is in the York Peninsula, and then a bit further up from there is the start of the telegraph track. So I will be starting the track. I don't know how much I'm going to do with the telegraph track. We'll see. There is opt-outs for certain areas, but it's the water that's the problem. I don't want to go too deep with the water because it's of what it is and what I'm doing and everything like that. So we'll see. But even if I have to go on the chicken tracks or whatever they call them, that's fine. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'd sooner do that and destroy the motor, or destroy what's in the motor, because the Australians have a habit of they're very gung-ho and they destroy a lot of things. They really do destroy a lot of things, and I can't afford to do that. I'm just having a nosy while I'm here. But right, let's get cracking. Catch you later.
One eternity later.
I don't know how much you're going to see of this, but Captain Cook's ship had stopped here for, this is Cooktown, but he'd stopped here because he had to make repairs to his ship. And that is a pretty nice view from up here. Pretty nice indeed. Bit windy up here, but it's not going to rain out.
When you go drive on it. Okay, if you turn up that thing, the 25 MPa should be alright. I'll get a price.
You're probably not going to hear me, but this is Cooktown. And this is where Captain James Cook parked up to mend his ship when he struck a rock out there somewhere. Mending the lighthouse. Have a good looking Land Rover. It's everywhere, that thing. On the beaches. Not too shabby at all. So this is the bottom bit. I'm on the hill. I was on the hill behind me up there, you can see. But I was just reading a plaque, and when Captain Cook was at the top of that hill, he looked out and he could see with his telescope like 3 miles out, and he could see sandbars everywhere, and it was a nightmare to try and get out. The only way out was north, which is that way, I think. You can see the bollards there, the green and the red. So you got to put up through the middle of them. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice spot. The wind's nice. Warm. Oh, I must admit. Chilling out 5 minutes, having a can of pops and chocolate before birds look. Funny things. So I might go and try and find a museum. Somebody at the top did say there was a museum here, so that might be interesting. And get some water and skedaddle. So, well, see you in a bit. So I just want to say that, was it the Endeavour, Captain James Cook? When he hauled the Endeavour, I think it was, whatever ship it was, he hauled it out there somewhere and he hit a submerged rock, put a hole in it, and it was leaking like a good one. So they managed to limp it in here and managed to repair it before they went down to Babinda, which we've already been, because that area is 1770. That's what that couple was there in 1770. But you think, is it the first time? You know, I think they say there it's the first time it landed in Australia, but it wasn't because it landed here, because he had to repair his ship. But anyhow, hey. In a bit. Hey up and good morning. Having a nice little clearing again. I'm in Cape York now. So I'm heading 200 miles to the start of the old telegraph track today. Anyhow, I've just got the drone up just because last time I got the drone on Fraser Island I had to sign in because I assume it's a different country or whatever. I had to sign in to DJI, and I hadn't done because I didn't have my internet when I was at the boat, so I could only go a certain height. So I've signed in now, so hopefully that should be good now. Good morning YouTube, if it's probably not morning because I think it's about 2 o'clock, so it's not morning, but there you go. So today's spot is quite there. Far enough away from the road. It's about a mile track down here, really bumpy. I need to sort my anti-roll bars because they've flipped over again. I've noticed it's a bigger problem now that I have this taller suspension on. So what I'm going to do is take it off, stick it under the back of the bed like I did before when it broke, when one of the bolts broke in somewhere in the States. I think it was where was it? Grand Stairs Escalade, I seem to remember. It was somewhere around there that I've lost a bolt and it was banging and clattering about, damaging everything. So I actually drove down this path here, and I still might reverse down here and camp right here because this will be my back door, so I can see out of my bedroom window, all this. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I think a little bit, looking at all these fires about, a lot of people have camped here. But these are really nice rocks. Obviously, it's a river. So I don't think there's any crocs here. Strip off in the water, and I bet you that's really nice and cold. Really nice and cold. Not too shabby. I'm not sure if it's the spot that I was actually looking for, because I haven't got internet yet until I put the I've been using Wikicamps I use, whatever it is, and it's okay. It doesn't, sometimes there's less free spots. This one's a free spot, and it's okay, but you've got to have internet for it to work, which is a pain in the arse. Like Overlander, it will work without internet. Obviously you can download the map things, but you can't on Wikicamps, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. It is a real pain in the butt, but well, it is what it is. That's not that bad actually. It's not too bad at all. But I think, yeah, it's fresh water, so usually the freshwater crocs aren't that bad. It's the salties that are the problem. Just to show you how much rain that they do get. Got all this washing down here, and what we're going to go and see, you can see it just washes it out. But see that over there, so have a look. So I've just walked down here, and the road's here, and on the road you see you've got these pipes that let the water through to the other side, so it doesn't wash the road away. Like 6 big pipes. There's another river there. But shit happens. Maybe just shit happen. To be fair, you can drive through these, get to the other side. But yeah, so this has been pretty beaten up. Pretty beaten up at all. Obviously people's had bits, whatever they could, out of it. But I'm guessing that door was open. Yeah, that's been pretty well chewed out as that. Yeah, so it's been, so whether it's been washed over or washed down, don't know. But yeah. Good old Toyota engine. And take whatever parts they can off of it. That reminds me of the battery there, look. Child seat in it as well. Yeah, hopefully we won't need it. It did have a roof rack. Leather seat. Yeah, hopefully they weren't in this. Oh fuck, there were 3 child seats in here. Yeah, hopefully they weren't in it. Okay now. In bits there, the vehicle there. Bits of plastic there. And then looks like a windscreen, a wing mirror there, a roof rack there with an awning. So I think, looking at it, the crashed. So a bit more digging, and then you see, so it's left the road, and we're right at the second chevron. So you see that tree there, which is the direct line to the other tree there, which I'm not sure where that one is, but that's been ripped up by something. Yeah, so it's pretty much gone that direction down to where it's landed there, and then maybe rolled a bit further to where it lay. Just how my mind works, I'm sorry. I just find things like this really interesting. Try and figure it out, what happened. Maybe why. It was dark, they were tired. That's usually what happens. But the debris, or it might have even landed there and just rolled there and carried on down. But that's definitely where it ended up. But yeah, see things like this all over here. That was an expensive motor. Really expensive motor. But yeah, middle of nowhere. Just something interesting for me, because I like that sort of shit. But you see, like the road comes around there. If anybody's going to crash, they would have crashed right off that road, just opposite it from where my landing is. They would have gone round, a bit too dark, too tired, took off the road and over there. Right, let's carry on. See you in a bit. And here's another one. Burnt out. It's just oh, some good tyres there, look. But yeah, it's just kind of burned. Yeah, that's not the best. Pretty much goosed. As I say, one of many. There was another two that's been burnt out just down there from the last one that I seen was about 20 miles ago, and that I've seen 10 since then. It's about 10 of them. So, yeah, this is old Clarky boy. Be nice letting tyres cool down a bit because they're still on, the pressure's still low. So there's Bramwell Junction. This is in kilometre. So there's Bramwell Junction, which is 108 kilometres, and that's the start of the the Canning Stocks route. But that's the part of the the start of the old telegraph track. So we'll see. And then we've got a really cool Land Rover sticker there. Nobody else that I know is on here. Nobody else. Oh, let me think. Telegraph track or bypass track? What do you think?